Dreamers dream and wishers wish. Talkers talk and fishers fish. This is episode 35. And Walt Disney World geeks go geeking on Walt Disney World. Hello, cousins and fellow Disney World geeks. I'm your co-host of the Geekin on Walt Disney World podcast, and welcome to episode 35. And I'm also here with my daughter and geekiest geek, smartest, sweetest girl, daughter in the world, Lindsay.
Hi, everyone. It's a great day for a Disney podcast.
Absolutely. So Disney. Lindsay, did you recognize that intro?
Kind of.
You shouldn't have.
A little bit.
It was a little country music inspired.
Okay, I don't listen too much country, so.
I was riding home from work.
Probably like subliminal. I kind of caught it from knowing.
Yeah, right. Driving home from work tonight, I was trying to think of the intro, and I'm listening to Easton Corbin, who is a country singer. You don't know what that is because you're not into country music.
No, I have no idea.
I really love his stuff. I mean, he's got only 2 albums, and he's released 2 singles coming off a new album, which it's been coming for like all year. But I really love those 2 albums and love every song on it. But that's a song that I write down. It's called A Thing for You.
Okay.
So I hope he doesn't sue me. Maybe he's a Disney World fan and listening to our podcast, but
yeah,
don't sue me.
I think he'll be all right.
Easton Corbin. I like your music. So Lindsay, what's going on in Disney World? Do you have any updates?
Updates. Not about Disney World, Disney in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, tomorrow, which is right now, it's the 18th of November, Disney's releasing the first official trailer for the Cinderella movie that comes out in 2015. And we get a first look at Prince Charming.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's awesome.
When's that movie come out?
2015.
Sometime in 2015. Very specific.
Just go watch. It's going to be awesome. Got lots of really good actors in it. I forget what her name is, but there's an actor from Downton Abbey who's playing Cinderella, and Richard Madden from Game of Thrones. This
is something like in like Maleficent kind of.
Yeah,
right?
lots
no
of
animation
well-known people.
Taking the movie that was animated and doing it with real actors.
Yeah.
There was an old movie that Mom really liked. I think she might. Did we buy her for Christmas the video of the Cinderella?
Yes, last year.
When's that one from? That was pretty good. That's an older movie. It's been around for a while.
What are we talking about?
The Cinderella movie DVD we got from Mom.
Cinderella.
Yeah, but I mean, do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, this is not going well at all. I hope
Please cut that out.
I hope our guest who's joined us can save us. Tonight we have Tony McDaniel, who's a travel agent with the Fairy Tale Journeys. How you doing tonight, Tony?
Doing good, Cardinal. Thank you.
Are you hanging in there with our...
You threw me off by asking me stuff in the very beginning. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, you're waiting for kind of the little community side?
I was waiting for our guest to come on the show so we could talk.
Yes, Tony. Tony's here to talk.
Spoken to before I spoke.
Yeah, that's right. And he's here to talk about a trip report that he recently did in October, and we will get into that soon. First, we're going to go into a few announcements, community stuff, and what's going around in Walt Disney World. Just a reminder, we are still doing the Orange Bird pin giveaway. I've been going out to Twitter and asking. I had a picture taken that has the pins on this little poster. It's not really a poster. It's like a little board that Ben bought for Mom. But I hope people don't think that poster is part of the giveaway. It's just the pins. Asking people to retweet that. I got some people doing that. And I'm thinking we'll do that drawing, Lindsay, like right after Thanksgiving.
All right.
Like that weekend. And then anyone who contacts us through any social media or email.
It's put on a list.
We're going to just draw it out of my pirate hat, I think. My Dreads pirate hat. And that is just for fun. we are working on the weight loss challenge, and I think I got a name for it.
All right.
What do you think of this? Pooh to Tigger. We're going to go from poo size to Tigger size. The Tigger's kind of
athletic,
yeah. He's bouncy, very energetic. Pooh is a little bit poo size.
Pooh doesn't fit into the mine train.
Pooh does not fit in the mine train. That's right. And I'm working on a little blog post that is kind of outlining my thoughts for the challenge. I'm trying to keep it really simple, and I haven't finished this blog post yet. But and then I'm going to ask people to just give me their own ideas too. I want to keep it really simple in that, this is just for fun, just to kind of track each other, give each other encouragement. And I'm expecting, people are going to kind of set their own personal goals. I'm thinking it's going to be like for 8 weeks. I don't want anyone to do any huge, this is not like the Biggest Loser kind of thing where they lose like 10 pounds a week, keep it healthy. We'll record the progress. Something simple. I was looking at like little charts that have all kinds of little incentives, like eat your vegetables, drink water. I don't know if I'm going to go to that level of tracking, but okay. I'm willing to hear from others and see what they think. And, you can report it back to me weekly, and we'll record that and just either through the blog or through the Facebook, something like that, and just congratulate each other's achievements. So that's kind of my idea so far. How's that sound?
Sounds fantastic.
What do you think, Tony?
Wonderful.
I think you're in on that too.
I'm in.
Are you poo-sized?
I used to be really poo-sized. I used to be about 280, and now I'm down around 230. So.
Good for you. Good job.
I was down around 2. I put some back on over the past year, so it's time to get back on track.
What was the secret to your success?
Mostly just counting calories, and then I started running a little bit, and that was mostly it. And I ran my first 5K this year, and
oh, nice.
Back in the spring, and I could barely walk a couple of years before that. So it was mostly just calories, watching what I'm eating more than anything.
Absolutely. And I'm actually in that blog post, I'll explain. I lost 20 pounds during they had kind of a work-related program at work where they sponsored something, and I'll talk about that in my blog post and how I did that. But people are up to do whatever is comfortable for them. Mm-hmm. And let's see. All right. Also, I'm looking at a couple of apps to track, counting calories or counting your goals for weight loss. I found this one called MyFitnessPal.
That's been around for a long time.
Yeah, when you Google something, that one come up first. I've used Lose It a little bit.
Yeah, that's one that I use.
You use that one? Okay.
Yes.
And I don't know. I don't know if there's a big difference between the two.
MyFitnessPal allows for a little bit of more social media like things, so you can look at your friends' progress and all that sort of thing. Okay,
that's one of the things I want to see.
So that might be a good option for you.
Right, that way we can do the community thing. And the Lose It one, I know they have like a paid version that allows you to do that. So I'm trying to stay away from. I'm going to go the free route.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Everyone might agree with that. All right. And Sarah Chapman, who was on the show a couple episodes ago, we did her pre-trip report. She's also a travel agent. She's down in Walt Disney World right now for 2 weeks. And she is having a great time posting a ton of pictures. One of the pictures, she does this on Facebook. One of the pictures she posted, which I really liked, was from the Four Seasons. Mm-hmm. And she's in a room where you can see all the parks.
Oh, cool.
And how I really related to that was because we stay at Bay Lake Tower, and I can remember sitting in our room looking at the Four Seasons. So she's got an opposite picture that I really liked. And I got to tell you, I like her toe pictures too.
Oh, yeah, where you can see their feet.
No, she painted her toes like Minnie.
Oh, cute.
With the dots. They're really cute. She had one where she's on a hammock, which looks really tough work for a travel agent, right, Tony?
I'm telling you.
To do the research. She was actually there. She's there. Part of the first week is a conference that I forget who's sponsoring it.
It's the earmarked agent conference, I believe.
That is it.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Your agency is related to them too, right?
Yeah. Well, they're down there right now. Yeah,
okay.
The owner and a couple people. Maybe I'll get my chance next year.
There you go. There you go. She was. I think she said 3 of their agents were allowed to go to that conference. That sounds
Right.
like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Lots of research to do.
Yep, absolutely.
All right.
Research trip.
Yeah, I'm going to, Mom's still a little bit sick. She's not coming up with good commentary on the Disney World scene. I checked my news feed. I just wanted to just mention the Disney Food Blog, which is one of my favorite blogs too, because we do love food.
Yes,
Put out
we do.
there that the Flower and Garden Festival has been announced for next year.
Woohoo!
March 4th through May 17th, 75 full fun days of flower and fun. And
guess who's going to be there for
Food.
all of it?
you are going to
Me.
be there.
Yay!
I know, because I'm going to be there in February, but I'm not going to make March 4th. I like that festival. That's a lot of fun. And they were showing, there's a picture here of the Smokehouse outdoor kitchen, which they set up
Yeah.
over at the American Pavilion.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a picture of a bacon cupcake of some sort.
My gosh.
But I don't know. It sounds kind of gross. Lindsay's not a meat eater.
No, so I won't be able to tell you about
I
that
love
one.
bacon,
But,
I love it's the Pigalicious cupcake.
oh my gosh.
I think they had
I'm
that one last year. Also.
Yeah,
Or
it
this
made
year,
its
actually.
debut last year. I love slushies down there. They have a picture of a violet lemonade. Now I don't know if that's alcoholic or not, but I love the slushies.
I don't know. I'll try it. Whatever it
This-
is.
It's just got the picture with the caption, and I'm not sure. Boy, it looks really yummy. And they got the new topiaries. Guess who's going to be a new topiary?
I don't know. Maybe Anna and Elsa?
Oh, Lindsay, you are so smart. I think you can count on that. And I don't know. They don't have. I love the musical guests. They do mention they don't have the full lineup put out there yet. But Gin Blossoms, which actually,
Oh, yeah, I know who they are.
I like their. They didn't have a whole lot of albums out there, but the ones that are out there I like. And Pablo Cruz and the Village People.
You know, I really want to see a Baymax topiary.
A Baymax topiary.
Yeah, I think that'd be really, really cute.
Yeah, I think you probably will be seeing him a lot throughout the parks.
Yeah, he's already a character down there, so.
They're already doing greets with
Hollywood
Baymax.
Studios.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, one last thing. I wonder if you guys knew this. And do you know what today is?
I know what today is.
What is today?
Well, today is Mickey Mouse's 86th birthday.
Nice job,
Wow,
Tony.
very
Congratulations. You did guess it. And how'd you know that?
I saw it on Facebook first thing this morning.
Yeah, that gives it away. I was just checking my feed, RSS feed, and saw this. I was looking at a blog post from the official Disney blog, Disney Parks blog. And they have a post, 15 fun facts for Mickey Mouse's birthday. And the reason they're calling this his birthday is that Mickey Mouse made his official film debut November 18th, 1928.
Wow.
in Steamboat Willie.
That's right.
Yeah, and I just want to read a couple of these. Some of these I knew for sure. And there's 15, and I'll put a link to the show notes on these. They're kind of interesting fun facts. Walt initially named Mickey Mouse.
Oh, I know this. What, Oswald?
No,
That's
Oswald
the rabbit. Mortimer. Why did I say Oswald?
until Walt's. Oswald is now in the parks.
Oswald's the rabbit, and
Oswald
he's in the
was
parks
his-
a lot now.
Oswald was the character that Walt had created,
Mhm.
but was
Didn't-
owned by a different.
Yeah.
Yes.
He didn't own the rights to
Came first.
him, and that's really what happened. Was while he was traveling back to Los Angeles from learning
On the train.
about this, he came up with Mickey, and his wife Lily suggested that Mickey was a better choice for the name. Thanks for wives and
I'm
their
embarrassed.
inspiration. What'd you say?
I'm embarrassed.
Why?
I said Oswald.
Oswald. Yeah. Yeah, how'd you mess that up? You're supposed to be the smartest, geekiest.
I know. It's been a long day.
When penning Mickey's movements, early animators drew inspiration from popular comedic film stars of the day like, you wouldn't know this, Lindsay, Charlie Chaplin.
Okay.
Makes sense, right? A slapstick
Yeah.
kind of comedian of the day. All right. Oh, yeah. Walt Disney wasn't satisfied with the first few actors chosen to provide a voice for Mickey Mouse. So he did it and continued to do so through about 1947. Wow. All right. So just a couple of cute things, but today is Mickey Mouse's birthday. And it was all started because
that just makes me think, like, after all this time, now you can actually meet a talking Mickey Mouse in Magic Kingdom, I think.
A talking Mickey Mouse?
Yes, you can.
Yep, he talks to you.
Really?
You didn't know that? There's videos online of it.
Where do you do that?
I'm not 100% sure.
Right when you come in there, it's at the Emporium, right when you walk in to the Kingdom on the right-hand side there.
Oh, yeah.
It's where his office was.
I've met him there in his office. He didn't talk to me.
Yeah,
it's been that way about a year now. Almost a year, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy in my opinion, but
I do get that feeling when I watch the videos. It's cool and creepy at the same time.
Yes.
Really? Yeah. I haven't seen or heard that. Is he talking that voice, the Mickey Mouse voice?
Yeah, he talks to you. His mouth moves. He talks to you.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
I'd love to see the technology behind that. Because it wasn't there. It wasn't released to when we were down there.
Really?
Well, I think you had to schedule it or something.
Oh, because I got a really nice picture of him and Minnie with Mom and I in his office. Yeah. That was fun. We got there. We were like the first ones in line. I think there was one couple in front of us. And we just hopped right in there. All right. And that was all I had for the beginning stuff. So, Tony, we're going to get right into your trip report.
All right.
When did you go, Tony?
Well, we left from our house in Kentucky on October 16th and drove down and came back on the 23rd, on Thursday the 23rd of October. There was a group of 6 of us on this one.
Yeah, so who was on the trip?
It was my parents and my wife, Carrie, and my 11-year-old daughter and my 8-year-old son went on this one.
So it was a party of 6.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a couple other people?
Quite a crowd.
It was a big crowd, yes. And and when you're booking a Disney room, sometimes when you get over 4 people, and it can get a little challenging. 5 isn't, you can get a couple places now for 5. As far as family suites and stuff like that.
Now, did you book? I see your dad and your mom went?
Yes.
Did you book 2 rooms then?
Well, what we ended up doing is we booked 2 nights at Art of Animation in a Nemo family suite, and then that one there has a queen size suite with the bath, and we gave that one to my parents. And then the other room in the main room has the pull down, like the Murphy style bed,
right?
Full size bed, and then the sleeper sofa, the pull out sleeper sofa. It was just for 2 nights. We survived in there for a couple nights.
Oh, so you did your family stayed in the living room?
Yes, yeah. There was plenty of room for us. My kids are small, so and we when we're at Disney, we don't hang out in the rooms that much. To be honest with you, it's we're usually out eating somewhere or in a park.
Yeah.
So did you bring an air mattress?
No, we had plenty of room. We had we had the 2 beds. We had a pull out sofa and the Murphy drop down bed.
Okay.
And basically what we do when we in that situation is I slept with my son one night, my wife slept with my daughter, and we were fine. We had plenty of room.
Excellent. So you did 2 nights there, and where'd you do the rest of it?
The rest of it, we booked a junior suite at Coronado Springs, and it was our first time staying there also on this trip.
What's a junior suite?
Well, a junior suite was a queen size, I'm sorry. It was a room with 2 queen size beds and a bathroom, and then the living area, the main living area had like a small kitchenette and had a pull-out queen-size sofa in there. And the intention was for my parents to have the pull-out queen in the living room. And we were going to have the 4 of us, my wife and my kids, were going to have the big queen-size room. And it was, that was supposed to be about a total size of that suite is about 800 square feet on that one, I believe.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how are the pull-out beds to sleep on?
We didn't end up sleeping in a pull-out bed there because our room got upgraded when we got there.
Oh,
very nice.
It was supposed to have been a junior suite, but I'm not sure why, but they upgraded us to an executive suite instead.
Wow.
Sounds like a little...
first world problems. It was ended up being a 1,500 square foot suite.
Holy
What it ended
cow.
up being.
Oh,
And
wow.
this one, we gave our parents the king size suite. And then the four of us took the room that had the 2 queen beds, and in the living room area, the main living area, there was a pull-out sofa which we didn't even use. So
Wow.
I couldn't tell you how it slept. It sat fine when I sat on the couch, but I don't know what the sleeper sofa was like. We never even pulled it out to look at it.
Oh, that sounds close to our suite that we have at the Bay Lake Tower, the 2-bedroom. Almost.
Yeah, it sounds
Except-
really similar.
Except you don't. What kind of kitchen?
It had your standard Disney type kitchen. It was a little bigger than like some of the kitchenettes I've seen. It had a bigger than normal fridge that you would have in some of the DVC suites from the ones I've stayed in, or the DVC rooms rather, the studios that I've stayed in.
Yeah.
It had a bigger sink, had a bigger fridge, had more counter space as well.
Wow.
But this also, since the Coronado is considered like a convention type suite, a convention center.
Right.
This particular room that we had I don't know if you want to call it a conference table or a dining table that would seat 8. It had a third bathroom in it, like a half bath, and then it had like a big, huge desk sitting kind of in the middle of the center room, I guess, where whoever the executive was on that particular day could use for a desk. So anyway, it was plenty of space, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think we just learned from Sarah. She's staying there as we speak, I believe.
Right.
And it's a conference center also. And I want to know, what'd you think of these 2 places, Art of Animation and Coronado Springs? Did you like them?
Oh, yes, actually, yeah. We like both of them, Kurt. And, for our typical travel, for the 4 of us from now on, I think we're going to start leaning towards the Art of Animation family suite, even though it's a value resort. It gives us plenty of space. And in that way, from now on, if it's just the 4 of us, we can have one room to ourselves and the kids can have the other room to themselves.
Yep.
And, we really, really like the theming of the whole resort and the Nemo building in particular. It's, right next to the main pool, the big blue pool, and literally just, a few yards away from Landscape of Flavors and the main, where you check in and everything as well. So.
What's a Nemo family suite? What's the Nemo part? Is it just pictures of Nemo
each
all over the place?
Yeah, well, each of the suites, it's Art of Animation is essentially mostly family suites, and they're themed after the Finding Nemo movie. They have some themed after the Lion King. They have suites also themed after Cars, and they have single, like your typical value resort, 2 full-size bedrooms, called the Little Mermaid Standard Room is what that is.
Well, this is a big improvement from when our family used to go down to 5, where we didn't have these options back
Yeah, I know.
10 years ago.
Yes, the Finding Nemo or the family suites at Art of Animation will sleep up to 6.
Yeah, that's nice.
And right now, I think as far as sleeping 5 in a standard Disney room is at, I believe it's All-Star, one of the All-Star resorts. I'm blanking right now, but it can sleep up to 5. And then you have, over at Alligator Bayou at Port Orleans Riverside, they have one that has like a pull-out bed also, a bed that'll sleep a 5th person there as well. And my understanding is also doing the same thing at Caribbean Beach right now.
Yes.
In some of the rooms.
Yeah, we stayed at the Port Orleans Riverside when I was young.
They just had this little, so they'd have the
day
2
bed.
queen beds. The day bed pulled out from underneath one of the queen beds, I think.
Okay, like a
Near
trundle
the
bed
door,
or something
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, right, exactly. So this is a great thing that they're doing now to accommodate bigger families. Coronado Springs, was that a nice resort? I hear good things about that.
It was a nice resort. I didn't spend a lot of time there. There was a couple of nights I was out doing some things, and my parents took the kids back and let them swim. They really enjoyed the pool area and the playground area, the area they had there. It's a big resort, that's for sure.
Oh, okay.
It's a very big resort.
Excellent.
And, And I didn't ride the bus too many times, actually just once there, but thankfully where I got on the bus there at the main, cause we drive to the parks.
Right.
Okay.
Is my preference. I did take the bus to Magic Kingdom one day because we were running behind and we had a lunch reservation to be our guest. So I dealt with some luggage issues and took the bus over. But we're at the main, at the check-in was actually the last stop for the bus. I was able to get on and didn't have to go through the whole resort for everybody else to be picked up. We just went straight to Magic Kingdom from there.
And I was reading here, you rented a big SUV.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I didn't want to put the miles on our personal vehicles, so my dad and I, we split the cost of like a big GMC Yukon 7, seat 7. It was pretty nice.
We got a Yukon.
Yeah.
But that must be the extended one. There's an extended Yukon.
Yeah, it was. It had like the quad captain's chairs, and then you could seat 3 in the back. So
you were coming
everybody was comfortable while I drove.
Yeah, so. They're nice. You drove down from Kentucky, right?
Yes, sir.
What kind of ride from Kentucky is that?
About 13 hours or so.
Oh, that's not too bad.
No, it's not.
You did it all the
I've
same
driven
day.
straight through once. And
yeah.
I don't know if I'll do that again anytime soon.
Oh yeah, you did. Did you break that up? Did you stay overnight somewhere?
Yes, we left and we stopped just south of Atlanta actually, and then drove in the next morning the rest of the way.
Okay. Well, when Lindsay and I drive down, I think we're going to do 12, 13 hours the first day.
Yeah, we're probably going to stop in North Carolina.
And then it'll leave us a balance of 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more than likely. We've done it once before in our career.
I was very young, so I hardly remember it. So
now you were celebrating something on this trip, weren't you?
Yes, sir. We were celebrating my birthday. My birthday was actually the week that we left, that Tuesday that we left to go down there. So, but I was still celebrating all the way, while I was there. So I got my birthday pins and everything.
That's the way to do it.
You're at Disney. There's always something to celebrate there.
Exactly.
You're not working. You're at Disney. You can celebrate that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, except for you next year, Lindsay. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I mean, when I'm not at work, I am celebrating.
There you go.
The other thing you put down here, you used the Tables in Wonderland discount card for meals.
Which we love.
Right.
And let's just explain to people what that is. Not everyone knows. And I think you also mentioned that you got an annual pass. And I believe in order to get the Tables in Wonderland discount card, you have to be an annual pass holder or DVC.
Or Florida resident also.
Florida resident,
yes.
Right.
And what is the Tables in Wonderland card? I know.
Okay.
We know, but
we'll have you explain it.
Okay, sure. Well, when my wife and I, we went back in June for our anniversary, and instead of, we had a little extra money and decided to upgrade the 3-day tickets we had bought, upgrading for a few hundred more, for both of them combined, and got our annual passes, and also bought the Tables in Wonderland discount card for $100.
Right.
And what the Tables in Wonderland card does in most of the table service restaurants on property, and a few counter service restaurants here and there, you can use that card to receive 20% off of your meal. At the table service restaurants, what they will do is they'll take off your 20% and then add an 18% gratuity back into that. So basically if you're getting 2% off the menu price, essentially is what it comes to, which is, but we've been tracking ours since we bought it, and including our June trip and this trip, now we saved ourselves over $400 in meals already. So it's more than paid for itself.
Exactly.
Wow. Yep.
Yeah,
and
because we like to eat at Disney.
Exactly.
We totally understand.
Oh yeah.
It's a good alternative to the meal plan.
And also
Absolutely.
it includes drinks. So,
oh yes. Adult
and hors
beverages.
d'oeuvres.
Yes.
Yes.
Got used.
It includes appetizers. Like one thing with the meal plan, the meal plan these days does not include drinks, gratuity, or appetizers.
I know, and you got to get those cheese plates when they're in the menu, man. I mean, come on.
That's why the Tables in Wonderland usually is a pretty good deal, unless you get that. I think. What do you think about this, Tony? If you get the meal plan as part of a package, it probably makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
But to buy it a la carte, I don't know if it makes as much financial sense.
Right. Well, we went We've been 3 times in 2014. My family has in one way, shape, or form. In April when we went, we booked a couple nights through Disney, and then we also we're not DVC members, but we bought some points from some people, rented some points from them, whatever.
Right.
And on one of those, we did 3 nights at Boardwalk, and we had that person that we bought these through. I called them, and we called Disney Guest Services, and were able to get the dining plan for those 3 nights that we were.
Okay.
But yeah, if it's if you can catch a package where there's either, especially with it's, maybe free dining, depending on the situation, it's great, and I guess it depends, how much time do you really want to spend eating versus how much time do you want to spend in the parks and, on attractions, seeing shows or whatever, as to, whether you want to go for a full-blown meal plan with one table service, one counter service credit on that.
Yeah, that's the other thing with the meal plan. It almost forces you to eat those points.
You really need to evaluate what your family will you benefit from it.
Right.
Yes.
Or, if you got small kids, they don't eat so much.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And is it a cost factor? Is it easier for you just to, bring some granola bars or yogurt, put it in the fridge in your room and have that for breakfast, and then, eat a quick service meal for lunch, and then, a table you want to sit down every night for dinner. You don't, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go down. How about a little bit of history of your Disney traveling? How long have you been going down there?
Sure. Well, my first trip to Disney was, I don't even remember because I was less than a year old. It was in 1972, and we were at Disneyland.
A lifer.
That one. Yeah, boy, those were the days. And then, after my biological, mother and father divorced, we, moved to Kentucky, and we went a couple times with my grandparents. We were living with them. And then that was in the mid-'70s. My dad remarried in 77. We all went as a family after that in 77. And then I didn't go back again until 96. So I missed a lot of Disney growing up because I was deprived, and we had to go to places like, Branson, Missouri, and Virginia Beach and stuff like that. So I didn't get to do a lot of Disney when there was a lot of Disney going on. I never got to go to Epcot until a trip we went on in 2010.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah. Trust me.
Big gap there. Yeah.
Yeah. That was a big one there. We went in 96. We went in 2005, and 2010 we went, but my wife had been on me from 2010 to 2013 that she wanted to go back. So finally we went back in spring break of 2013, and that's when I finally got it. And we were pulling out of the parking lot at Contemporary, and we're already planning our next trip.
Yeah.
So it was,
and
I think I was crying too all the way home because I wanted to go back to Disney so bad. But yeah, that's when I really got it. Was in spring of 2013.
Is your wife and are your kids big fans of going?
My wife is. My kids love it, but they go wherever we go. And but my wife, she's the one. I couldn't figure out why when we were planning this trip in 2013. All the research and everything she was doing, making all these dining reservations, I didn't understand it until I got there and saw, okay, this is why she was talking. This is, talking about hidden Mickeys and all this stuff I had no idea about. So, and all these restaurants and everything that there. So she actually was the big instigator for me for my Disney addiction.
Good for her. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, it makes it fun when both of you are totally into it.
Oh, yes.
All right. So let's go day by day. On Friday, you guys get into the Art of Animation.
Yes. We got there mid-afternoon, and we got checked in quickly. We did the online check-in. We were able to walk right in, and the lady met us there with an iPad. She checked us in. All of our bands were ready to go, and we headed to the room and dropped our stuff off, and then we walked around the resort. And then we drove over to Fort Wilderness Campground for dinner at Trails End Buffet. It was our first time over there.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been over there. What'd you think of Trails End?
Well, Trails End, the food was pretty good. It took us a while to get there because I didn't understand my fault for not doing enough research on the parking situation there before. And we ended up could not find any place to park, and one of the bellhop said here, just park in like the drop off, like the 2-hour parking or 30-minute parking rather here, and don't worry about it. So we parked there, and then we had to take the internal bus system back to Trails in. And right when we got there, they were also had a big, huge crowd that was going into Hoop-de-Doo Review.
Right.
So trying to weave our way through that crowd to get back to the restaurant was another challenge. So anyway, but yeah, that was, the dinner itself was pretty good. I had no complaints about the food.
I like that kind of food.
Is that the buffet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was trying to remember it because
like
it was a long time ago when we went.
It's right next to the Hoop-de-Doo. They're right next to each, and they use the same food. I think I've heard. Ribs. Yeah.
Had to learn the bus system there real quick. So
Yeah.
in order to get back and forth, and after that, my parents actually, because we drove over, they took the kids and went back to Art of Animation, let them swim in the big blue pool. And the wife and I, we went off to Epcot for extra magic hours that night.
All right.
Ourselves. We just took took the bus for that one.
What time does the extra magic hours go at Epcot?
That was until 11 o'clock that night, I believe.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that wasn't too late because they're in their fall schedule now. So
Right.
Did
Yeah.
you see Illuminations then? You got there for Illuminations?
Oh, yeah, we got there for part of Illuminations, but yeah, we had plans to actually sit down and use a Fast Pass Plus, the next day, I believe, for Illuminations.
Oh,
so
nice.
we just kind of walked around, because we had a couple hours, like maybe 3 hours, in there, so we took advantage of that, the wife and I did.
Very nice.
Now this was, I see you put a note here about a little birthday surprise you had.
Yeah, I had no idea they were doing this. My wife and my parents, they had worked behind the scenes and called Disney Floral to have a birthday gift brought to the room while we were at Epcot, but this is something they had planned like a month before, and I had no idea that they did this. But I got to the room, walked in, and there sitting on the bed was a happy birthday balloon, a backpack, like an embroidered drawstring backpack. It kind of looked like Mickey's classic outfit, like the red, like black on the top half, and then like the red bottom, kind of like.
Oh, so cute.
Then a leather binder with an embossed Disney logo on the front, and a page inside of the binder was a personalized happy birthday message from Mickey.
Oh my gosh, how sweet.
I like that.
It was pretty neat.
I don't think I've ever heard of this Disney Floral.
Disney Floral is who you call for like any kind of special kind of events like this. This is who you can go through, I believe, as well, to get cakes and everything else done for birthdays and all kinds of fun stuff like that.
I think it's the same hotline, and then they direct you to the bakery because they ordered
Correct.
a cake
There
for
you
me
go.
for my birthday.
Yes.
So
Right. We did the cake for Lindsay's birthday, but
okay,
perfect. That's awesome.
that is so cool.
That was a nice way to end the night there.
And that was just the first day.
And that was the first day. There was a lot of Disney magic on this trip, that's for sure.
Oh, awesome.
Aw.
Well, let's keep going. So I like how you did your list here. You give me the meals right up top, right up front.
That's what we want to know.
I thought it was anyway.
Oh, I agree, though.
Okay, so the next day we got up and my wife and my mom, they slept in a little bit and they went down to downtown Disney a little later in the day. But my dad and the kids and I, we got up and went to Landscape of Flavors, Art of Animation. That's their counter service restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And since there's not a table service restaurant at Landscape of Flavors, we could use our Tables in Wonderland card to get 20% off.
Oh, that's cool.
great.
Landscape of Flavors, yes. But basically what it amounts to at the resorts, if there is not a table service restaurant, only quick service like the value resorts like Pop Century and at the All-Star resorts, you can use your Tables in Wonderland card and get 20% off at those restaurants.
I didn't know that because we're going to be staying at.
But you're going to have the meal plan, though, when you're down
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So you don't have to worry about
Oh,
it.
that's right. I'm at Pop Century.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Pop?
We want to pop.
When we drop Lindsay off, my wife and I are staying at Pop.
Okay. we stayed there for a couple of nights last trip. And it's not too bad, actually. We stayed in the 70s themed room when we were there. Which,
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's the one I want my parents
I
to
hope
have.
we get that. Yeah. I like that idea. All right. And so
Okay.
Landscape of Flavors. So they don't have like a food court at Art of Animation.
Well, yeah, it's a food court. You can basically get just about anything you want.
Right.
They have
Okay.
several different windows you can go up to, and you can, they got the standard, Mickey waffles and everything else. I went and got one of the make your own parfaits they had there.
Ooh.
You can pick all the different fruits, granola and nuts and stuff you want in it. But that's all I went to. The kids went and got sausage and eggs and everything else. So, But we did that for breakfast, and then we took the kids to Epcot for a few hours, and got in the we were able to get in a standby line for Soarin' with only a 20-minute wait because we got there right when they opened.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Right over to it. So we got on pretty quick and then walked over to Test Track in the standby line there. We only had about a 40-minute wait on that, which wasn't too bad.
No, that queue moves really fast, though, too, and it's interesting.
Yeah, it's
So,
an interesting queue.
Not like
Well,
the Soarin'
a lot
one.
of things to do in the queue as well. You know, you have to go and design your car and everything.
Right.
So
Yep.
That's not a problem.
So we did that. Then we went over to downtown Disney and met my wife and my mom there, and then went to Fulton's Crab House for lunch.
Nice.
And that was my first time there. And
What do they do for lunch over there?
it's a lot of salads and smaller plates. Basically, is what it was. I think we just ended up getting a few appetizers and nothing major.
Okay.
And then we went shopping for a little bit longer, and then we went over to Epcot again that evening. Later that afternoon, it was my parents' first trip ever to Epcot because, like I said, we were deprived, and they never took us to Disney from 1978 until I went back on my honeymoon in '96. So I was giving Dad a little brief about that on the trip, but we were there for Food and Wine Festival also.
Mm-hmm.
Or Food and Wine, and it was an experience being there on a Saturday for Food and Wine. That's for sure.
Oh man,
Crowded.
I know.
It was insane. I'd been to Epcot, 4 or 5 times over the last couple of years, and I'd never seen it that crowded. But we went there and we had dinner at the San On Hill Inn inside of the Pyramid at the Mexico Pavilion. And it was also our first time eating there.
Yep.
And
What'd you think about that one?
I liked it. The kids weren't too keen on it, but maybe the margarita I had helped a little bit too. But it was good. I had no problem with that. And then we went and did a couple like tier 2 attractions, and then we had to go. We were going to the preferred seating area for Illuminations, but like I said, I didn't get to see much of it because one of the things my wife saw on the Food and Wine menu was from Scotland a seared sea scallop with spinach, cheddar au gratin, and bacon. So I went and got her one, and then it's almost pitch black dark out there when they turn all the lights off. Well, then my daughter wanted one, so I walked back and got her one as well. So
that sounds really good.
It was really good, and if we're back next fall, it'll be a return visit for that one also. But
how were the lines at the kiosk?
They were getting kind of busy because it was kind of like last call for alcohol kind of thing. Then.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they were getting kind of crowded. A lot of them were. Earlier in the night, I'd paid a visit to my favorite country over there, which was the craft beer country and the old Odyssey restaurant over there, and had a Vita Purple Haze, and that was a really good craft beer there. So, best country on property. It's a shame it's only open once a year. So.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. All right, we got to keep rolling here because we're only 2 days. We got 15 minutes left to go.
I'm serious. I could talk forever.
No problem. We understand.
We'd listen forever. Just us.
Yes. Okay.
So Sunday, where did you go to?
Sunday, we were still at Art of Animation, but we were checking out that day. We just did a quick breakfast at AOA. And then, like I was saying earlier, where I had to take the bus over to Magic Kingdom because our fast pass for Be Our Guest for Lunch, which we had done Be Our Guest for Lunch before. My parents had never seen it, so it was a good opportunity for them. Yeah. And then we went off Magic Kingdom for a few hours after lunch. We were in the park for a few hours. We had a 5 o'clock ADR at Ohana over at the Polynesian restaurant with my cousin and her family who were down there.
Nice.
And then we got to go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party for the first time as well.
Wow.
So,
man, you're really packing it in here.
I know. Wow.
That was a fun day.
That was a
fun
lot.
day. I enjoyed the party, and Ohana, that's, we've had this conversation.
I am a huge Ohana fan.
Yes.
And,
I think everyone likes Ohana.
That was fun. I like how you said you met your cousin. Well, everyone's a cousin over there.
Everyone's your cousin when you go to Ohana.
Well, this was actually my cousin.
We're all cousins.
Our family were there. Yeah, there we go. I think you're a good. Well played. So anyway, yeah, we stayed for the Halloween party, and one thing I did want to say is the Hallowishes fireworks were neat. The parade was awesome, but I really loved the pre-show to Hallowishes with the projections on the castle and everything.
Yeah.
It was really neat. I really did enjoy that.
That is amazing.
Now, was that
it.
a special? Is it a special?
Yeah.
Castle show.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
different.
Halloween one.
Yeah, you don't remember? Oh wow!
I saw the castle like 6 times on our last trip, so I get third. They all kind of mix together.
It's Halloween themed with like more Halloween based music and stuff from the Haunted Mansion soundtrack in there and some other stuff.
All right. I was so blown away by Hallowishes that I guess I just didn't stick.
Did you do any trick or treating?
We did. We went through a few lines. The kids got plenty. I got more than I needed, and but what I was
You didn't get a rock, did you?
No, I didn't. No, but the fun part to me was just like basically just walking onto some of the rides that we got on, and we walked on to had less than a 3-minute wait basically to get on Space Mountain.
Nice.
Wow, that's
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah, it said the outside said 15 minutes on the standby line. We like walk in and
Nice.
just walk right up to the final of the switchbacks or whatever, and basically
Nice
walk
treat.
right on. When we caught up with my cousin and her family, her and my wife didn't really want to ride anything, so her husband and myself and the kids. We're walking down through Frontierland and went and hopped on Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Basically, no wait there either. And Splash Mountain, there were empty boats coming down, so we walked right on Splash Mountain as well. Which
Wow.
Not my choice because I don't like getting wet, especially when the ride kind of stopped right next to the. I don't know if you've been on it or not, but right. Where there's like a little waterfall at the very end, right before you start going up into the exit. Yeah, and I was on that side of the boat with the water fountain.
No, I got that on our last time. Last time we went, like the last time we were on the ride, we got stuck there.
Yeah.
Just sitting there like a wet cat, just like, okay.
Exactly. Oh yeah, that's exactly how I feel.
Now, what's this meeting with Lotso your wife enjoyed so much?
They have some different characters for the Halloween party than you would normally find in the park during the day, and Lotso Huggins Bear, I believe, is his full name.
Yes.
Lotso Huggins Bear.
Lotso Huggin' Bear.
Nice.
That was one that my wife really wanted to meet, so she got her picture with Lotso. And he was located actually right next to Buzz Lightyear's meet and greet over there in Tomorrowland. He was next to that.
I'm curious. Does the character smell like strawberries too? Because all the stuffed animals do. But
I was thinking the exact same question.
I don't think it did.
I don't know because now I really want to know.
He should.
I know, like they
I
sent
didn't
everything
hug
else.
on Lotso. I'll have to ask the wife later.
Ask her, if you smelled like strawberries. Because we were saying that Lindsay bought one of those little like
all the lots of things that I
keychain
bought,
size.
they all smell like strawberries.
And they keep
and
that
I'm always
smell.
so shocked. And like I bought like one of the regular size plushes like 4 years ago, like right when the movie came out, and it still smells like to this day like strawberries. Even the little keychains smell like strawberries.
That's awesome.
I had no idea.
So I wouldn't be shocked if it actually did, but that'd be pretty cool.
Oh my goodness! I'll ask her. In a little while. And, this is the day that our room wasn't ready when we got there, but we got the little Disney magic that night with that room upgrade. It was
Beautiful.
pretty
Boy.
amazing.
A little Disney magic.
I mean, we're only a couple days, Tony. We're only a couple days into this, and you're like really knocking it out of the park.
I know. It's awesome.
Okay. Well,
some good
let's
stuff.
go on. Let's go on to Monday.
All right, Monday. Yep.
Had a little here too. This was an Epcot day, and got to be in Napoli for the first day, and it was really good pizza. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But we did breakfast that morning at Pepper Market at Coronado Springs, and personally, I wasn't very impressed by that one in particular. It's had a lot of mixed reviews. My parents liked it. I didn't like it. My wife and kids didn't care much for it either. That's just, our personal tastes. Dinner that night, though, was where we had a little more Disney magic. We went to Cape May Seafood Buffet over at the Beach Club Resort, which from Epcot is just walk right out the international gateway there, right to it.
Yep.
we were eating, and I'd finished eating basically, and my cast member, our server, cast member, her name was Tammy, saw my birthday button, didn't say anything to anybody, but she brought me a awesome looking cupcake and a birthday card that was signed by Goofy, Donald, and Mickey.
Oh.
And yeah, that just absolutely made my day. And, and of course, we used her tables in Wonderland. She got her 18% plus more.
Yeah.
And this is a situation where if you have a chance and you get some amazing service from a Disney employee, from a cast member like this, talk to their managers. Ask for a manager and let them know about what they've done, because this is really the only way they get recognized by their management for the job they're doing. And that's just my personal opinion on that. And it was just a perfect opportunity to give her praise that she deserved for just going above and beyond.
How'd you track down her manager?
I said, "Where's your manager?"
Okay.
And she said, "He's right over here." And I said, "Can I talk to him, please?" And she said, "Sure."
Kind of nervous.
So his name was Tony. I can remember that forever. So. But it was wonderful. It was just a great experience, and it was definitely a night that I won't forget. Just and her service going and doing that for me was really cool too. I asked my wife, "Did you have anything at all to do with this?" And she said, "No, I had no idea." So, so she saw my button, told my birthday, and just really took care of it there. But moving on. I'm not trying to dictate the pace here, but I know
that's perfect.
No, keep going.
I like these little Disney magic spots you put in here.
There was basically,
we got to cover those.
Pretty much magic every day.
We love the little stories.
It was a magical vacation. So, Tuesday, the 21st, got a breakfast at the little Cafe Rick's, basically that's just a grab and go at Coronado Springs, pastries, donuts, and, bagels, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Got out there quick. My mom was basically wiped out from Epcot the night before, the day before.
I can understand.
So they stayed and enjoyed some time at the room. Her and Dad did, just resting up, and then they came after lunch and met up with us at Hollywood Studios. We did Starting Rolls Cafe for lunch, which basically turned into Cupcake Fest, and that's basically what we had for lunch for cupcakes. And then the main purpose for visiting Hollywood Studios this particular day was my parents, because of not taking us for 20 some odd years. They had never seen Fantasmic, so we saw that in April for the first time ourselves and wanted them to experience it. So we had dinner at the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater, and then by the time that was over, it was almost time for Fantasmic to start, because the park was closing at 7 that night, and Fantasmic was showing at 7:30. And this is where another bit of Disney magic kicked in for me. I finished eating quickly. I just had wings and beer, and they were still eating. But I had not had a chance to ride Tower of Terror on this trip. So I just talked to the wife and said, because fine if I go ride that, and then I'll hop right over. Because the difference for Fantasmic's not far from there at all.
No.
Right.
So I went to ride Tower of Terror solo, and it showed a 45-minute wait in standby. Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Oh, that's crazy."
Mm.
I asked the cast member Joe, who was standing there by the gate. I said, "How accurate, was that time?" He said it was probably closer to 35 minutes, and and I was kind of pressing to get to Fantasmic, with the family and everything. But he saw my birthday button. He wished me happy birthday and asked how many people were in my party. And I told him there were 6 of us, but I was by myself. And he said, "Well, since it's your birthday," and he handed me 2 paper fast passes, which I haven't touched in a year and a half.
Yeah.
One was for a solo ride on anything at Hollywood Studios except for Midway Mania, Toy Story Mania, and then a fast pass for 5 that had the same stipulations. So I was blown away, and just another instance of Disney magic, really, right there. Somebody just going above and beyond. I used a solo ride for Tower of Terror, and it was about it was almost 7, but I ran over to Aerosmith and grabbed a family of 4 out of the standby line and had them go on to use that fast pass for 5.
Oh, that's awesome.
So just, kind of passing it on a little bit, because a lot had been given to me on this trip. So
nice.
Anyway, yeah, but another neat little thing happened. I did make it to Fantasmic a little bit late, but that's okay. I didn't get any trouble.
How did that family like their fast passes.
Yeah, they were. It was good to see a paper fast pass again. That was, that saved me a little bit of time and kept me from getting in too much trouble. So.
Did you get on the same train or roller coaster ride as?
No, they went. Like you just gave it to them.
Oh, I got you. Oh, you didn't ride on. Okay, right.
Well, no, I grabbed the family. It was 4 or 5.
Oh, I see what you're saying. You went with them.
I rode it. Heck,
oh, yeah.
See, I was right.
All right.
So, yes, I just grabbed him out of standby. Here, let's go to Fast Pass line. I got one for 5 people here. So
nice.
Cool.
So anyway, another neat little thing happened that night. Our mousekeeper for our room, her name was Magda. Every night at Coronado, she would do something with the kids' stuffed animals, laying there in bed, propping them up in bed and stuff. But one night we walked in, this particular night, Tuesday night, and she had all the animals sitting up in bed, and Clifford was holding the remote control, and Eeyore and Clifford and Bear were sitting there watching Duffy's bedtime story on one of the resort channels. And it was really cute, and the kids were just laughing. They just thought it was hilarious.
That is so cute.
So
I love how they do that.
Yeah, that was really neat.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we were. That was kind of an early night for us. We were pretty much wiped out ourselves. So since the park closed at 7, and we were back at the room actually by probably about 8:30, 8:45. We called that an early night. Wednesday, the next day rather, we were going to Magic Kingdom again, and I just went ahead and back to that little grab and go Cafe Rick's. For lunch, we did Tortuga Tavern at Magic Kingdom. First time we had been there. And dinner that night, we did the buffet at 1900 Park Fair at the Grand Floridian.
Nice.
Our first time there also.
Oh, yeah.
Did you try the strawberry soup?
Oh, twice. Yes, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. I ate mine in my daughter's bowl. She liked it, but didn't eat all of it, and I sure wouldn't let it go to waste. So,
any good interactions with the characters?
Oh my God, those characters are amazing.
They are great. Yeah.
I'd heard they were very good, very interactive, and played the parts well. The first one we met was Prince Charming, actually, and he came over and did the pictures, and he was okay. And then Lady Tremaine came over and stood behind Jackson, my son, stood behind his chair, looked at him and said, "You'll be marrying one of my daughters tonight." and he was like scared away from her or whatever. And then after Drizella and Anastasia came around, he just would have nothing at all to do with them. And Cinderella came, and he would not get his picture with her. He started blushing and smiling and everything.
Oh.
And wife got a really good picture of him. She got right down next to him and blew him a kiss, and he turned 30 shades of red and turned away. It was just really cute. I didn't expect that reaction from him, but Cinderella made him blush. I thought it was pretty funny.
Oh my gosh.
Well, those Lady Tremaine, Drizella, and Anastasia,
they've made a big impact in Magic Kingdom lately.
That's what I was going to say.
I think they knew how funny they were at the 1900 Park Fair, because we've seen them so many times, and they're just great.
They are a lot of fun.
Now you can see them riding the carousel a lot when you're in Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
I've heard about that.
It's so funny.
Actually, Mom and I were riding.
We saw it twice.
We were riding with them. We rode it with them.
It's so funny.
Yeah, that's right. They are so good. They are totally in character, and they always embarrass the boys.
Yeah.
About
the princes, the young princes that they want to marry.
They want to marry them.
Yep, every single one of them.
They asked my boys, one's in his 20s. They asked him if they would marry him.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, sure.
Oh, man. My boys were fun with it too.
Yeah.
That's funny. I was very impressed how interactive they are. And Anastasia got mad at me because I was trying to get a picture on my cell phone of her and my daughter, and I wasn't going fast enough for her apparently. so she kind of got on me a little bit.
When we were there,
I was busy laughing at her and couldn't even get the picture taken. Anyway, that was a fun night there, and it was kind of squeezed a lot in that day.
In June, we were there, and there was a little kid who fell asleep on his table.
A little boy.
The little boy, his face was like in his plate. And they were having so much fun with him. Oh my gosh. The parents were taking pictures of her.
Lady Tremaine's come by.
Yeah. That was funny.
That was great.
All right. Well, we're getting close here. You have any other? You gave us so many cool stories.
A little bit of Disney magic that night.
Yeah.
It was Magda, our mousekeeper again. We walked in, and this time she had left us a towel birthday cake.
What's a towel birthday cake?
It's basically they take towels and they wrap them up and put bows around them, and then they stack them up kind of like a 3-tiered cake. And at the top was had like a little "I'm celebrating" button on there as well. So
how cute!
She did a great job. It was the most memorable thing on this trip was some of the cast interactions that I'd had. Mm-hmm. I'd never experienced it like I did on this trip.
Nice. And
it was just, wearing that button, when if your travel agent asks you, are you celebrating anything on this trip, just tell them and make sure you get your birthday button when you check in your resort, because I did. And, this is what happened to me. It doesn't happen to everybody. I'm not saying it will happen to everybody, right. But, it definitely improves your chances at some great character interaction and some great times with some cast members as well.
Yeah,
I second that. Cause I got the same thing when I was there for my birthday.
Milk it for all it's worth. And
Absolutely.
Enjoy it. Play it up. Have fun with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And the next day, that Thursday, we were going to leave, but we went to Animal Kingdom quickly. That's my dad's favorite park. We did 3 quick fast passes, one for Kilimanjaro Safari, which is his favorite attraction in all the parks, actually. One for It's Tough to Be a Bug, which they had never seen, and I was very amused with their reaction when it was time for the maggots and roaches or whatever to leave. And
freshly refurbed.
It was fun to hear my mom scream.
Yeah.
Like that, but
it's fun to make
Festival of the Lion King.
It's fun to make fun of the newbies when something's happening.
Yeah, because I remember my reaction the first time I did it, and
right.
And I said they have got to make sure they go to see and stuff.
Sometimes they sting harder than.
I've never been stung by the hornets.
Sometimes they get you in the backbone, like square.
If you're sitting just right, you can get popped in the back by the other stinger. So,
well, Tony, this has been awesome. We have had a lot of fun talking with you. You had some great stories.
Such magic.
Sounds like a great trip.
I enjoyed it.
That is awesome. So we're going to wrap it up, but before we do, I want you to have your chance to let everyone know where they can find you on the interweb.
Sure. I'm with Fairy Tale Journeys. They're an earmarked travel agency, which means Disney recognizes them as an authorized Disney vacation planner. You can reach me, Tony McDaniel, at fairytalejourneys.com. I'm on Twitter at FTJTony, and my Facebook page is facebook.com/FTJTony.
Yes, and I will put that all in the show notes. And I see you all. We're having a lot of fun on Facebook with you. Thank you for all your comments and interaction. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome.
And post lots of pictures.
Yep.
And all that's just all right, Lindsay. I think this was a lot of fun as usual.
Awesome.
And I'm ready to wrap it up. You got anything for closing?
No, thanks for listening.
Just be looking for again the Pooh to Tigger weight loss challenge.
Yep, and make sure you enter for the Orange Bird pin set drawing,
which we will be doing right after Thanksgiving. Ooh, nice little scratch.
Feedback.
That was me. I'm sorry.
No
Edit
problem.
that out.
All right, everybody. Have a great night, cousins. We'll see you later and next time. Bye. We are getting a good recording. And you're coming across great, Tony.
Good.
I heard some ocean waves there in the background at first.
I hear him too.
Now I don't hear them as much.
I still hear him.
You do?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Okay, all I can tell you right now is I have a kid upstairs taking a shower. I hope that's not what you're hearing.
No.
That's internet waves.
No, we've heard him before on other Skype calls, so I'm wondering if it has something to do with Skype. But
that's all right.
what is the audio program we use? It can take it right off.
Yeah, if we be quiet for a second, I can remove some of that. Okay, ready? I can't keep quiet.
I know.
All right, here we go. Ready to go, Lindsay?
Yep.
Tony, here we go.
Yes.
35.
Yeah. You didn't giggle that time.
I kind of rolled my eyes at fish.
I'll tell you what that's all about.
Please do explain yourself.
Oh, okay.